back to the Chargers franchise. We took about a week off from this, and we are finally getting back to it. This game obviously just completed in real life yesterday, and I'll probably be doing my review on that as well as one extra video today and or tomorrow. I figured we can go ahead and play this game. We'll probably skip into the Pats game, potentially Eagles game next week or so, since we're on a bye week. But since we already did all the game planning and such last week, we'll go ahead and, or last episode, we'll go ahead and get right into the game this week. We obviously have to deal with Lamar Jackson, who in real life went absolutely nuts on the ground and kept his running backs in the game as well. Let's hope we don't allow the same thing to happen here. Derwin James is doing pretty good, has 2 interceptions. Alright, let's see. I believe we took Marcus Peters from the Ravens, so this is kind of a revenge game for them. Number 12 receives the kick, goes to the left, now cuts back to the right, and goes up to the 25. Let's see how Justin Herbert decides to play today. 1494, 16 touchdowns, no picks so far. That's good through 5 weeks, a little over, averaging basically 3 touchdowns per game at this point. Now we need to get A.J. Brown some receptions here, so we're actually going to try to find him quite a bit. We actually have Palmer in for a lot of the plays now. We're going to toss this off to Jared Cook. That's not Jared Cook, my bad. Who is that? Who just caught that? Claypool. I forgot I switched Claypool to tight end. That's my bad. We're going to have Palmer coming across, and then we're going to have Eckler stay back to block this play here. A.J. Brown, however, could not get in front of the defender there, so nothing we can do there, but hope for no turnover, basically. I mean, I try to get A.J. Brown involved quite frequently, but he never seems to get open when I need him to be. Okay, they gave us the first down there. We're going to go ahead and do the first handoff to Austin Eckler this game. Austin Eckler gets a nice hole there. Almost back jukes, but doesn't quite get it. But 13-yard pickup there for him. And another first down. We're going to have A.J. Brown come across on the slant. I was going to have Claypool block on that play, but unfortunately it just decided to have me snap the ball instead. Who's that? Darrington Evans is on this play. I'm going to go ahead and give him this easy end around here. He ends up picking up 6 on that play. We're down at the 33 now. Palmer's probably going to be the target here. He just got open relatively quick, and I needed to find somebody fast and not allow another, long play. Slant here by Brown. Claypool's going to stay back to block on this. That's A.J. Brown, I believe, for the first down on the 1-yard line. $20 yards, though, so that's a fifth of what he wants to get this week already. And Claypool gets us our first touchdown of the game. Tucker on for the extra point. Not too worried about it. Probably going to shift his ratings up to wherever they are in the actual game, since obviously my franchise started before any updates, so. Kickoff goes out of bounds, and LAMAR will take control at the 25-yard line. Emmanuel Ogbah had a very good game last week. Let's see if he can back it up with another solid performance here. Ooh, already gets his first sack of the game. He had, I believe, 2 last week. Already has 1 this week. Ioannidis now is going to step into that role that Ogbah was in last play. Quick tackle there by Kenneth Murray Jr. Makes it a 3rd and 21. I'm going to go ahead and back up coverage now, give him a cushion, but protect deep. LAMAR throws a pick to Asante. No, Nasir Adderley gets that pick. Nice. We will take control back over at the 39-yard line, already well within Justin Tucker field goal range. Takes the handoff, looking for Brown. Doesn't quite get the catch there, unfortunately. I wanted to get him on that play, but he didn't get open enough, so couldn't make the catch. Or I might have led him too far, one or the other. Claypool. Oh, knocked away. I was trying to trick the defender up so that he'd get open, but I kind of ran out of time, and I didn't think I'd be able to pick up much if I decided to just run it last minute there, so Claypool gets that one and does get us down to the 27, gain of 12, and a first down. Let's go ahead and run it with Eckler on this play, see if we can get him anything going again on this. Ooh. And he almost gets a touchdown there. Gain of 24 for Eckler. He's only got 2 carries, but for 37 yards. We're going to use him very sparingly, I think, this week. Mainly because we do have that, ooh. And Keenan Allen gets a touchdown there. Okay, I thought I was going to miss that for a second. So far, up 14. Gonna try to get A.J. Brown a couple more. Ioannidis. Ogbah might be in on this play if he gets an opportunity at it. Bosa almost got him. Knocked away there by, I think it might have been Asante Samuel there. Only 2 passes by LAMAR, no completion so far, but he is a running back more so than a quarterback in game anyways. And another interception by, this time it's Marcus Peters in his revenge game. A.J. Brown, Chase Claypool are probably going to be the 2 go-to targets here. Neither one gets open, not going to take a risk there. Okay, only a gain of 1 there for Eckler. 3rd and 1 now. We're going to go ahead and shift this around. Darrington Evans gets drawn to the other side here. Nice completion there to Evans, who picks up the first gain as well. Parham open catches and gets us down to the 12. Nice 18-yard carry there. see if we can get Eckler another decent carry here. I want to throw it to Brown, but he's never getting open. Flag probably going to be holding. Claypool is caught for holding, so we go back a couple there. Brown's the target on this play. Doesn't quite get there. Brown's going to go on a drag, I think. That's going to be his best option to make at least a one more catch this game here. Ooh. Down to the 1, gain of 16 there. So he should have like 36 on his goal now. Austin Eckler gets the handoff and doesn't go anywhere, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and do a fullback dive this time. Gabe Neighbors gets in for the 3rd touchdown of the game. First on the ground. And assuming we make this, which I'm pretty sure we do, it becomes a 21-0 game. Okay, kickoff to LAMAR now. Ooh. LAMAR goes out of bounds after a gain of 1. That was kind of dumb of him because he had some pretty open field there. I think Agua was there in the backfield too to force him out. Ooh, that could have been picked by Kenneth Murray if he reacted faster. Webb Jr. going to try to get in, and he does not. I'm not going to allow them to force a fumble there. Fortunately for them, I still got to figure out how to get Brown the ball here. Okay, 8-yard carry. Gabe Neighbors gets a catch out of the backfield and is able to get down to the Alright, sorry about that, guys. I had to turn the sensitivity on the mic down so you guys didn't hear literally everything that was going on in this goddamn house. Nice catch by Brown there. Gets us to 32 and gain of 9. Should put him pretty close to 50, right? Or 60, yeah. Drag right by Brown. Brown or Palmer is going to be the targets here. Neither one is open. Pretty sure that was actually Brown that got open there late. Yep, that was him. Brown coming across. He is open. Gain of 17. So he needs 25 more yards, and they at least got him what he wanted for it to be a good game for him. Claypool caught, and first down at the 1 again. Let's see if we can get Herbert in for a touchdown here. Touchdown scramble there by Herbert. Okay, 28-0 now. And special teams makes a play at the 28-yard line there. First completion from LAMAR, only a gain of 7. I really want to get Ogbot or somebody else involved here in the blitz game. I think that's only the second or third first down of the game for the Ravens there. Okay, they're going to get a touchdown there, unfortunately. Run defense was awful on that play. We're largely a pretty good defense, just at times a team busts away with a long touchdown on us. But as long as it's not LAMAR, I'm not too pissed about it, to be honest. I'm just going to call a fair catch here. Darrington Evans might be the play here. Evans is open, gets a catch, and gets a 20-yard pickup there, and gets Herbert over 200 yards on the day. A.J. Brown going to need 25 yards to get his goal. Slant route for him, makes the catch. Getting closer there. We're going to have Eckler do a run play here. Once again, trying to use Eckler sparingly, but hoping he still makes the most out of his carries this week. Only 3 yards here to complete the objective for Brown. Neighbors gets down to the 11, so that's a first down again. Needs 3, so I think we can get him that 3 here. Gain of 6, and I believe that completes the goal for... Yep, goal completed. Eckler going to run up the middle and does get a touchdown there. So Neighbors with a touchdown, Herbert with a touchdown, and Eckler with rushing touchdowns today. 75-yard drive, only 2 minutes 34 seconds taken off the clock, and I think we're going to go into a more clock burning type of offense now. Once we get the ball back, obviously. Hillary maybe makes a play here. He does not. Bosa makes a play on a running back there. That's not very common there. Ogba going to be on the edge now. Ooh, I actually played that well. Yeah, I knew it was going to be holding. As soon as that flag was thrown, it was going to be holding. And I'm going to accept it because the CPU always does, so why can't I? 2nd and 11 now for this Ravens offense. Interception by... Who is that? Oh, Gilman actually makes an interception there. Good play by Gilman. I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to Evans here. He's not on the field that often, so I try to get him at least some yards when he is. Evans back on the field again, or staying on the field, I should say. Last run before the 2-minute warning, and Evans gets us down to the 9. Eckler's back on the field now. They freaking broke off the block right as I was running up. That's fucking bullshit right there. Evans gets us back to where we were before that BS fumble happened. I have Palmer coming across. I should have actually took off on that play, to be fair. Justin Tucker kicks it in, and it's a 38-7 game now. Nice, a 9-yard carry there by, I'm not even sure who that was. Okay, defense, make a stop here. Never mind, don't. Another timeout by the Ravens. 1 timeout left, 38 seconds to go. We're going to give them a cushion, allow them to get the completion, but have to use their final timeout hopefully right away. Last time out, they're probably going to try for some deep passes here. Make an attempt at getting a field goal here before half. Hit him right away there. 9 seconds left. And that's the end of the second quarter. We'll see what happens in the third before we decide to sim it, because they do get the ball back. But if they don't score on this drive and we score again and make it 45-7, we'll probably go ahead and, or even 41-7, we'll go ahead and sim the rest of the game. Ogba's gonna hopefully be able to get in the backfield again. Ogba's been like a massive get for us in this franchise so far. Bosa actually does hit Lamar there. Unfortunately, it is on a run play, so it doesn't really give him a sack or anything. Bosa with 2 tackles now. Luckily, gets tripped up there. Dobbins actually probably the lead rusher for them today. Knocks into him at the 35 is where he stops. He's going to eclipse 100 yards for sure today, unfortunately, but face mask. Nope, I thought it would be an offense there for us, or a face mask or something there. Ogba with, I think that's a tackle for loss there. No, it's just a tackle for no gain. I think that should be considered a tackle for loss, to be honest. Nice tackle there, gain of 8 by Hill. Nice tackle. Marquise Brown does get his first reception of the game, though. Ionitis. And Lamar just tosses it out. I'm not sure why. We didn't have excellent coverage there. I think having Kenneth Murray shift to that side made them go the opposite way instead of just going up the middle or to the side. They got that. First and goal. They're going to go man-to-man on this play. Tackle for loss there by Kenneth Murray, who's made, I think that's at 3 tackles. Same deal here. Going to back people off. Okay, that's a touchdown. No matter what we did there, they were probably going to get a touchdown, to be fair. Okay, now if we answer back the touchdown with one of our own, we'll probably go ahead and sim it after that. However, if they stop us, and we don't get any points here, we'll have to play the rest of this out. Eckler's going to get a handoff here. Eckler's gain of 4. Eckler with another run, right up the middle, basically. Big gain there again. Darrington Evans now in for this play. Darrington Evans is now up to 31 yards on his game. Eckler back in. Gets a decent carry there of 5. Gets to 81 yards on the ground now. Darrington Evans back in for Eckler. Darrington Evans picks up 3. We're going to have Eckler running behind the stronger side of the line here. Or he's up the middle because that opened up right away. Evans now in. Gets the handoff, run, oh, doesn't go anywhere there. Loss of 1 for Evans. We got a double team the guy in the middle here. Fortunately doesn't, he only gets back to line of scrimmage there. Palmer on the slant might be the move here. Palmer does make the catch, but only picks up 8. So that's going to end the third quarter. We're going to be opening up the fourth with a field goal attempt, which will effectively end the game if we're able to make it. Field goal attempt is good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, Super Sim, only probably play the offense the rest of the way. I don't want to quite, take out too much time at once here. Force a turnover on downs. And I do want to make sure Evans, Eckler, and Palmer get a little more yardage too. No gain there though. I'm going to go ahead and shift. I was going to say shift neighbors to the side, but there's not enough time to shift them now. I believe that was a gain of 2 by Eckler. Palmer is going to be the target on this one. Why would you throw it like that? First punt of the game now for the Chargers. Let's see if the Ravens can score again and make this a little closer looking than it was. Gilman with the kick, and that goes out at the 5. So more than likely, they might end up scoring, and they don't. They actually just end up punting. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt there, but it's kind of hard to when you're back at the 5, you know. Up 2. So obviously I want to get Eckler his 100 yards on the day, so that'll probably be what I do before I worry about getting anyone else yardage. 2 more yards, so he needs 6 now to have 100 on the ground. Perhaps if we run it that way, he might get that other 6 yards. And he doesn't, he only gets 1. $59-yard attempt here by $59-yard attempt by Tucker. That's somehow going to miss because this game makes no fucking sense. However, the Chargers do get it back. Eckler picks up 3. He needs 2 more. By the way, first miss by Tucker on the year. And obviously, I need to bump his accuracy and all that up to 99 because he has that in real life, and he shouldn't. Honestly, there's no reason he shouldn't have had it already. now at 38. Eckler is above 100 yards rushing now. 55-yard attempt now. Probably going to be a second miss because the game doesn't like anybody that kicks the ball, apparently. See, like, what else am I supposed to do? Justin Tucker would fucking make that in real life 99.9% of the time. Come on, game. Quit being a piece of shit. I'm not even going to count those misses in my head because, honestly, 1,000% should have made those. There's no way I could have kicked those any better than that. And, of course, the Ravens have to get a garbage time fucking sack to make it so they don't look absolute shit on the stat sheet. Jump the route there, despite not being able to do jack nor shit in defense this game so far. Alright, well, it's game over here anyways. Kind of pisses me off that they forced Justin Tucker to miss field goals that he would probably have made. Considering I was kicking it perfectly on both of those, I probably shouldn't have missed. But, it's Madden, so kicking game makes no sense in Madden. Which might be what's going on in real life. Maybe Madden's actually, like, the logic now for referees and stuff. So we get a pretty dominant win there. Not going to look at Justin Tucker stats. I'm not going to count those two misses this game. And I'm going to adjust him up to 99 everything for kicking because that's honestly what he should already have. But let's see. Justin Tucker, 22 of 32, or Justin Herbert, 22 of 32, 251 yards, 2 touchdowns, rushing. 1 touchdown for Eckler, 105 yards, 32 and 0 for Evans, 1 and 1 for Neighbors, 1 and 1 for Herbert. Receiving wise, 103 for Brown, 1 touchdown for Claypool, and a touchdown for Keenan Allen. 2 sacks allowed, neither by our rookie left tackle. 3 sacks, Joey Bosa, Jerry Tillery, and Emmanuel Ogbah. 4 interceptions, Derwin James, Gilman, Peters, and Adderley had those. 2 for 2. Don't even correct me. It's 2 for 2. Should have been 4 for 4, but I'm only counting the 2. Sorry. And pretty good, other than the 2 shouldn't have been missed, but it's Madden, so I did miss them kicks. Like you guys saw, my kicking was like perfect. And somehow it still misses, so I'm not quite sure where the logic is there. Because not like you can kick the ball any better than those 2 were kicked. Okay, so A.J. Brown does get an upgrade point, and he's obviously happy now because I gave him that 100 yards in receiving. I believe I just saw 2 speed, so that's kind of glitchy. Okay, and he gets 2,500 XP. That's not too bad. Wish that would have went to, a rookie receiver or something that experience would actually help out a lot more. Okay, advance to next week. It's a bye week, obviously. So we're gonna go ahead and do the stats this week, or for the season so far. See where everyone's at, and then we'll sim one more week to see where we're at in terms of where they're at, I should say, after this week. Normally, I think I would have done like a stats video, but I felt like that would be kind of boring to have on its own. So we're going to go ahead and do the stats this video at the bye week, since we're not going to be getting any more XP or anything this week. Gilman and White and whoever Ryan is got upgrades there. Okay, so let's look at our stats heading into the mid-season point. I'm pretty sure we're actually doing better than most people on that list for touchdowns, at least. Justin Herbert, 1,745 yards, 18 touchdowns and no picks, 72% completion percentage. Easton Stick came in for like maybe 2-3 drives, got some decent plays in. Eckler, 760 and 6, 51 for Evans, 48 and 6 for Neighbors, and 44 and 1 for Herbert there. Keenan Allen, 448 and 8 touchdowns, 311 and a touchdown for Claypool, 292 and 5 for Guyton, 248 and 3 for Brown, and then 128 and a touchdown for Palmer. I've gotten a few other people involved as well. Sacks, we've only allowed 2 all season, and both of them were last game. Tristan Wirfs and Nate Davis. Defensively, Kenneth Murray leads the team in solo tackles. Tranquil leads them in assists. Asante Samuel's been doing pretty good as well. Total tackles, Kenneth Murray, Tranquil, Derwin James, and Asante Samuel lead that category. Tackles for loss, Kenneth Murray, Tranquil, and the backup strong safety lead that. Emmanuel Ogbah has 8 sacks, Bosa has 3, and Nwosu has 3, and then 2 for Ioannidis. Glad we signed to Ogbah. Derwin and Davis have 3 picks apiece. Asante and a few others have 2. Pass deflections, let's see how many of those we have. 5 for Tranquil, 3 for Adderley, and 3 for Asante. Catches allowed, nobody really has allowed anything big, if we're being honest. 3 forced fumbles for 3 different players, and at least one has 3 recoveries, and that would be Ogbah. Any blocked kicks yet? I don't think so. Any safeties? No. And I see at least 1 touchdown. There's only one that was by Bosa. Kicking. Pretty sure Justin Tucker only has those 2 misses that happened last game, and yep, that's it. Punting, 5 for 229, 3 inside the 20, 1 touchback. So he's only had 1 kick that wasn't, 25, or inside the 25, I should say. Punting and kicking, return-wise, who cares about those? So at mid-season, we're going to real quick look at, we've had Ogbah there, Herbert there, nobody there, Herbert there, and then week 1 we had James. So we've had a couple players of the week. We're not quite at yearly awards, otherwise we'd be looking at those. Alright, we're going to go ahead and see what else we can do this week. View message. We don't really need morale, at least in this franchise, so we're going to go with extra preparation. So morale down by 7, but not too bad, and the entire team gets 100 boost. I'm pretty sure that still doesn't affect our morale enough to make it to where it actually affects the ratings, but let's make sure that is the case. If anyone is affected by it, it's probably backups who don't play. Yeah, see, everyone's still pluses on the offense. Defensively, the only one that really went down is Drew Tranquil and hit the 3rd string middle linebacker. Nobody else really, besides backups, are getting any type of morale downage there. Pretty sure Justin Tucker's only down because he missed those 2 field goals last week. Alright, we're going to sim to next week, see where the Patriots are at record-wise, and then we'll go ahead and end this episode there. We'll do the training and stuff for our game against the Pats at the beginning of next episode. And they're 2-5, so this might be easy, it might be hard, who knows. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.